welcome to Only Clans Scrim number 3, Herkin Forest. We got another two 50 v 50 mixed OC / Big D teams. The teams tonight are led by and I'm joined by Breezy here tonight. Welcome,
Hello.
Breeze. Thanks for joining me on the stream, man.
No problem. I'm just jumping into the cam now. Getting myself set up.
So, dude, who's your money on tonight?
Well, Rotten Bob's been talking a very big game over the last month. And Scooby seems a bit worried, so I'm going to have to favour Rotten Bob's, the Axis side.
Yeah, Rotten does play a lot of competition compared to the other guys, and he knows his shit. But
And he's been playing the mind games. The Axis have one set of nodes up already. That's nice.
I'm just waiting for all the players to select their squads before I jump in.
It looks like they've got...
If you haven't dropped your boxer after one south.
Oh, I'm going to have to...
All good, disregard.
So I am on the Allied team tonight, spectating Mulch commanding and his 49 players. They have got, at the moment, they've got their plus 60, plus 50, plus 50 for nodes. I'm guessing the last two are just being hammered up now. What about that side, man?
Yeah, for Axis, I think Taripa just finished them off. They've got all plus 60s now. That was the last node done.
Yeah, this whole team is now waiting at BC grid at the drop down wall, ready to go. It's been a really good start for them.
Yeah, I'd say pretty much the same for this team. They're all in the H&I, just waiting to get into it. Rotten Bob has been talking up his truck snipes, and he reckons that Scooby will not get a single truck through, so that'll be interesting to see.
But Rotten does tend to yap a little bit too much, so fuckhead. Look, not putting shit on the dude. I've seen him do it before in past games. He did it in Karantan last scrim. I don't think he blew the truck up, but he caused them enough problems that they didn't even get a full truck into the point at the start of the game, dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hang over this side of the Siegfried line, over the what is it, west side, and see if any rockets come flying. Nothing's been sent over yet, so I'm pretty sure the German rockets do fly further than the Americans, is that right?
Yeah, it's by a couple of 100 meters, I think. You'd have to ask Tattoo for the exact distances, but yeah, I do believe because it's an 88 mil rocket, it does more damage and flies faster and further.
There's a couple of shots coming through, nothing, no truck yet.
Yeah, no truck snipes just yet. I can hear a tank kicking off. Unless that's Artie.
Oh, there's an Artie round landing now.
This has been a really, really good start for the Allied team here. I didn't expect them to get through the Dragon's Teeth.
Oh, that's actually an Allied truck has made it all the way. Oh, it's Rafiki, the little rat. Oh, he gets domed by Javi. Javi got him.
Good push from Nakajim squad into point here. They made it to the bunker. They just need to get an OP down and wait for reinforcements.
I'd say this point would be favoured for the Axis side.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I talked to Rotten about this during the week. It's favoured for an Axis cap, but if the Allies can get set up using this time to their advantage, they can get set up with carries and get their people where they want them to be. It's actually favoured for an Allied recap apparently.
There's lots of smoke.
They get their tank set up behind and that sort of shit.
Lots of smoke in the point. We've got Butterjam leaning around corners. But I don't, unless he's got smoke filters, I don't think he'll be seeing much. Oh, he gets taken out by a tank.
Holy shit. Did you see that?
Oh, is that the
That
recon
green
tank?
squad just got obliterated with about 8 people all at once by an arty shot.
I did see that. So, there's actually not really a single person in the circle at the moment.
So, if you'll have a look to the, south of Point, that little farmhouse and the trench system there, Rotten was saying to me that whatever team owns that farmstead there will own Point. So
Yep.
I'm
I see.
I'm guessing they've
Yeah, they've gone hard in here, the Axis.
People in there early and just sort of ground into Point at their own pace. It's working in their favour.
Yeah, they've got the Lux up here. It's taking shots from a tank across the river somewhere. But it looks like they do have control of this farmhouse up here. With the help of the
So-
Lux, and the allies are trying to push up this hill. Dr. Osama, Bro Jared.
So if you have a look in, the bottom of D7 here, they built a really sneaky AC gun that is mowing people down over on that point. I saw
Yep.
Sure Shot jump out of the truck. And I thought he might have misclicked, but obviously they had a plan to build this thing here.
I see it.
So if
It's
you
a
have
very
look at your-
sneaky spot.
have a look at your map. I'm guessing most of your team will be in F grid at the moment. My
Yes.
guys are all pushing into Point through E8. I'm talking about half our team is pushing through that forest at the moment, so they need to get some tanks down here or a few more squads on their western flank, otherwise they're going to get shot from 2 directions here.
So I'd say the
I see
oh, there
where
goes
that
a rocket.
is now. It's a good place
just
to
came
loot.
straight past me. We've got gang down on the line of E and F7 with the MG. I'm not sure what he can
So-
really see from here.
So I was wondering how Allies didn't have any medium tanks up, but it looks like he's got a heavy 76 coming up already. They must have saved fuel from the start for it.
Yeah, they must have built the fuel nodes first.
Have Axis got a heavy up yet?
Not that I can see, no. Butter Jam just got done in the mid-air from Sammy D.
Oh yes, Tiger's leaving middle spawn now. Tech Priestess, Legit Gamer, and Turtle. It's a dangerous tank.
Yep. First heavy. Oh, yep. I see. Axis do have a heavy presence inside the circle now. On
This will
Siegfried.
just be a wait. Like allies are in a bit of a stalemate until they can get set up behind them. So what I mean by that is, if you have a look in where the ruin is, they're just staging there now. They're going to bring their tanks forward and probably sit them on the edge of the forest, so they can. Look, they're already doing it. Sherkle's kiting that corner, shooting on the point. They'll probably bring the heavy up here and put it somewhere on the east. As soon as those tanks are sort of in position there, German's going to find it really hard to defend that point.
I'm just looking at the sight lines of Sherkle's tank now.
And this is what I was saying to you before, like it's actually favoured for for an allied recap, because if you were trying to mirror what Sherkel's doing from that side, you're in the middle of the forest, you know what I mean? The sight lines are not good from that side of the tank.
I think Sparrow's trying to suppress the tank with his MG from across the river.
So one thing that could be very helpful for the Axis team here is if they just sit someone out up near the scar there, just one person, a squad leader with a set of binoculars, and just spotting karate. I think that could make a huge difference in terms of being able to clear the allies out.
At the moment, it's looking a lot easier to push down the hill than it has been to push up the hill. A nice arty round lands there, gets Dr. Osama. We've got Dusky behind the Dragon's Teeth with a gunfight. Oh, someone got Rotten Bob and Bronson. It must have been Dusky. They've still got 2 in the trench here. 3 Americans, 2 Germans.
If you look, the allies are starting to stay alive a lot longer than the German players. And that's because they're tanks that are in really good positions up at ruins now. It's just going to be a waiting game. It's going to be a matter of getting their guys all in at one time, off an OP or a Garrett, and then pushing in under tank cover. Do you know who was on the arty guns tonight? Scotty, obviously.
Scotty's on this side.
Shout out, Scotty.
Not sure about the American side.
It's actually Tats playing arty.
Oh, yes, I think they had a dropout, so Tats is filling in. I think someone dropped out.
It could be worse substitutes.
Yeah. It looks like Axis is really focused on that farmhouse. They've got most of their forces down the edge of the map and not really focused actually on the hard cap itself. And Americans are just walking in the front door, really. Sammy D's looks like he's taken his squad straight through.
Big spawning off Axis garrison there.
Ah, yes.
Didn't mark yet, so they still haven't seen that Gary. They don't know where it is.
Sammy D, nice shot on Red Raffles.
Okay, we got a mulch airhead dropping on point. That's why he's pushing his troops in the circle. He's dropping at edge of circle and he's trying to get support there to try and defend it. But
There's the airhead.
as you just said before, it's pretty easy pushing down the hill rather than going up.
Yes, I think this garrison is still up back here. So I assume there'll be a bombing run to follow airhead as well.
No, it's going to be
No?
a medium push instead.
Oh. Oh yes, there is the medium snuck up on me. Well, the airhead's still alive. If they get a spawn off it is another thing. You can see the push happening nice here. They haven't destroyed the airhead yet. Stein tries, misses. OC, the guy got him. They got a grenade onto it.
Yeah, got a grenade. Probably a little bit too close, Mulch. I really like the idea. You probably needed to drop it on the road rather than
Yeah.
up that hill. It would have made it harder for them to get to.
Shirkle's pushed that medium tank right in. He's in a dangerous spot, but there's no one that can really get him yet.
No, that garrison is now marked. Someone has marked it, so I'll
Oh,
hoping
yep.
Shirk will see it.
Artie's fallen directly onto it. Yep. Anyone that spawns on that garrison
This is
is
looking promising for the Allies. They're slowly working their way
ending up in
and
pieces.
they're throwing in the odd tank. And Artie's forward. It's starting to shift in their
Here's
favour.
Rotten Bob playing assault. He might have a satchel. The Shirkle's medium gets done. Unlucky Bob. Not sneaky enough. Yeah, that Artie is pretty dialed in on this garrison. Spawn wave off the Gary. No Artie shell. Oh yes, Artie shell. There's a bit of butter jam just there. There it is.
Mulch's team is actually starting to push the Stallion 42. If you have a look up in F6 at the moment, I looked at his strats during the week. And,
F6.
they are more or less playing to his strats here. He said in those strat sketches that if they're in control of Siegfried line, he wants like a wide sort of northern flank that hooks around on the Salient to shut off their northern push. And you can see, I think it
Who is
Times
this?
John, and I think it was Sammy D up there.
Ah,
maybe,
yeah,
and
Times
Ticket
John.
Chip.
See Times John
But
here.
it hasn't gone the way for him, so they might need to head on back to Siegfried line, but good thinking, guys. To push
Times John
push
and
forward
Beefy in a
try
bit
and
of a
get that.
gunfight here. Both leaning around the trees. Beefy peaks. Times John. Oh, we got him. Beefy got done.
On Mulch's
Unlucky.
strat sketch this week, there was a big box in like on the actual strat sketch up the top saying in big red letters, move slowly, use lean, hide behind
nice
trees or
deadpan.
something like that. It was like three little fucking pieces of advice that I'm hoping his team is taking to heart for this game.
Yeah, they are quite... They're more focused north than I would have thought. Probably a squad or so up north for the Allies. And then very heavy south.
What happened to Shirkle's crew in the medium? They get
I
taken
must have missed it. I went and checked the flank.
Yeah, I think he probably would have just thrown it in there. They've probably got another 600 fuel.
Well, the Allies are pushing up that farmhouse now. There's 3 or 4 squad leaders. They are getting a good push on this farmhouse and trench system up here. But there is a heavy tank. That's the heavy tank up in the farmhouse. I believe that is the Lord Ginge tank. Shuey's about to find out the hard way, I think. Yep.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck he was doing, eh?
Yeah, I found out that's where the heavy tank is. So, oh, the shot comes in at the heavy tank from... I can't even
Probably
see
from
that
Ruin.
far.
If you shoot up to Ruin and have a look at the street, sort of back from the tree line, it's a really sneaky fucking place, eh? It's Booney's tank, and they're sort of set up in keypad 9 of C8. Sorry, D7. Oh, they've just taken a shot.
Boone, oh yeah, I see. It's the heavy. I don't know if they'd be able to see the tiger, I think, from here. Oh, maybe they can.
Yeah, they have, because they've
Ah,
damaged it.
yes, I see. They can just see the farmhouse and stuff, so they must have been able to see the turret. They're getting repped now by Bowen. Good job, Bowen. Love your work.
I hate to say it, but this is really going to come down to both teams looking after their tanks. Whoever loses both their tanks is going to be in a huge disadvantage because the other team can just throw everything forward at that point.
The garrison is gone now on the hard cap, and they've had to rebuild it in a different spot. which they've done. Well, this push for the farmhouse seems to be pretty important to both
it's a little
teams.
fight here at the moment. Like, that farmhouse is also important to their team because that's where they want their tank staged to come to this point.
Yeah.
All that, they're in big
Axis.
trouble. It's really the only place you could get a clear line of sight from. Everywhere else is driving up through trenches and trees.
Axis are trying to get a rep station built for the heavy tank up at this farmhouse as well. The legit tank.
Oh, tank down. Tiger down. Or was it?
Tiger down.
Or was that the repair station? Oh, sorry, it was a Puma. I didn't see the Puma sitting in there.
We've got two heavies. We've got the Ginge heavy and the legit gamer heavy, both in pretty much within 50 meters of each other. Anti-tank player coming up behind the Ginge tank. Who is it? Hidden, some Chimera player. He's trying to put a satchel on it. Gets to the front. He might get done here. Wacky Tobacco's coming around. Has he seen him? He has. He doesn't get the satchel on. Nice, Tobacco. Very nice. He's just telling the tank crew, you might have a satchel on you. I'm gonna have a look. It doesn't look like there is. Nice work, Tobacco. Well, that Artie just destroyed the rep station. That was a nice Artie shot. And I think the Allies would have told their Artie too that the tanks are up there trying to rep, and then the Arties hit them, kill their crew. So good comms by the Allies.
Good push from Allied team coming up the hill towards farmhouse. They're about to be met by German counteroffensive. Tiger included.
Double Tiger. Double Tiger, lots of anti-tank players, lots of rockets coming in. But that Artie's pretty dialed in on these tanks. It's going to be hard for the Axis to get inf support. There goes one. There goes the Ginge tank. That's a P-Struck, is that?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
It missed. That was aiming for Sherkle and Anz's tank. They didn't take any damage from that.
Nice. It seems like the Allies' push up to this farmhouse has fizzled out a little bit. I think Osama does have his OP halfway up here though. They're still trying to push on that heavy.
We can expect to see a bit fucking more aggression from the Allied tanks here maybe if they get this other Tiger. They know where it is, it's not. See, if I were a mulch, I would be saying to whoever's on Artie to Tats every couple of minutes, just go back to that farmhouse and spread a few smoke shells around. Because putting a smoke screen in there is going to make it useless for those Tigers. Admittedly, you can't shoot them from the other side and push them up. They're more than likely to move to somewhere else where you can shoot them more easily.
Yes.
Plus, it would help your infantry push through this forest, but
Sully's got a good crossfire happening on the Allies' front lines. They're trying to smoke and push, but he's nailing them as they come across. That's another airhead there. He is a rifleman. Another airhead lands. Stein killed straight onto it and straight down. That must be some arty smoke, is it? Up at the
Yeah,
farmhouses? They dropped a few rounds of arty smoke, or no?
No,
Maybe
I
not.
think they threw hand smoke for that. I think that's arty smoke over in the actual point.
Yeah, yep. I see that. Well, they've managed to push themselves up to the actual farmhouse. Grimjob's inside pretty much. Gets done by Heavy. One Heavy is still alive up here, but we'll see how long that lasts. King of Wings is the anti-tank player up here at the moment. Dusky might get around. No, gets Heavy, gets him. I was about to say, the Allies have a good push on the point here. They've taken down the Gary on the hard cap, Space Alien and Mouser. And it's pretty much Butterjam and Jeremy in here. Jeremy gets done by Artie. Butterjam and Mouser are, looks like the only two inside the circle. Butterjam is chasing Mouser now. Mouser's running away.
From Mulch's team here, they're all starting to push
Butterjam.
Siegfried Point. Have a look. And they own the farmhouse. So if they can keep control of that farmhouse and get the rest of their players into circle here with the tank, I reckon they'll cap this.
Yeah, they do have quite a nice push going. There's only one garrison in the 4 squares for Siegfried. For the Axis side. The heavy tank's still up. Still up at the farmhouse. I think that's what's really holding them back from taking this. The inside cat has got into the farmhouse itself.
So they double box on map edge down here for a close Gary to farmhouse, which is a really good idea. But they've got their launch Gary is just south of the line and it's stopping them from being able to build there. I reckon they need to go out of their way to fix that. That could be the thing that turns this cap. Close Gary so you can feed your troops into point. Yep, cap weight's starting to go Allied favour.
Yeah, they've got a heavy push up here. Heavy push. They just need to get...
Got infantry support with him.
does, and there's no anti-tank players around to deal with it either, so if they come up on that Tiger, it's going to pretty much be a tank battle. Who is it? It's the Booney tank. It's the Booney tank. I'm not sure if they can see... Well, they definitely know that Tiger's up there. They're pretty well hidden from it now. And all the infantry are taking shelter behind the tank.
Boone doesn't have to push it. He's doing his job where he is. If anything, if the cap starts going allied favors, then that Tiger's gonna have to come down here. Booney does have damage on board.
Yes, he did just cop one in the butt.
Stoic's on the way to repair.
Jeremy's coming in with a satchel, I'd say. Or gets OC off the back of the guy. And smoke. This is not looking good. Not looking good for the 76. He does have a satchel. The satchel is on the 76.
Well done, Jeremy.
Nice stuff.
Jeremy is slaying, dude. That's the 5th person he dropped in a row.
Let's watch this. Smoke round drops on the 76 as well. No one's got out of the tank. They don't realise they're satcheled. And I'm gonna say bye-bye to the 76. There it goes. Good work, Jeremy.
Allies are now being pushed back out of the farmhouse.
Yeah, they have rebuilt 2 garrisons, north and south. The Axis helped their defence out, trying to surround the point with the garrisons.
What's your garrison situation like on that team? Because I'll run through the Garys that Mulch has now.
Yeah.
He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All blue zone Garys.
No flanks.
Stretching. Nope. All blue zone, stretching from far south to far north through C and D group.
The garrison situation, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 6. So 6 garrisons. All blue zone as well. None on the front line, obviously. They've found it a bit hard to push down.
So what that team needs to start doing, they need to try and push at least a squad or maybe a tank far north to get across onto the other side of the fucking Siegfried line, you know what I mean? And then start causing some problems over there from the north. I think that could be a game changer if they manage to get a fucking foothold across there.
It looks like the Allies...
Station is really good to put a Gary and sort of push out of.
It looks like the Allies' best chance at the moment is the north that they've got going. They've been pushed out of the farmhouse pretty well. So they're only north and front door is really their options, I think, because that heavy's doing pretty well back there, legit. What have we got here? We've got another heavy. It's the Sherkle Ansys heavy. They haven't moved, I don't think. They might be searching for that Tiger still. Don't know if they can see it.
Mulch try another airhead. While he's got the troops around the circle like that, like drop it behind the troops, and then you have like a wall of people in between the enemy and your airhead. Drop behind something, it can't get rocketed or grenaded either. Reckon that's what they need to do and just mass the team here.
I think this Sherkle heavy is well protected behind this building. They definitely know they're there.
Ruins?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
They know they're there, but their gun is just poking around the corner of the house. And they can just see also where that heavy is at that farmhouse.
Guys,
So
that is for any upcoming tankers or newer tankers, that is a really good example of how to kite a corner.
there you go. Here's Rafiki. He's in a bush. Of course he's in a bush.
What role's he playing on?
He's a machine gunner at the moment. He's got a nice kill across the river there. A couple 100 meters. He's got a pretty nice spot actually across the channel. It's going to be very hard for the Axis to see him from here. He's sort of behind a rock and can see into the point. And he is mowing down anyone that comes out in the open. But it's a very nice spot. Nice work, Rafiki. Back up to the front line.
Good perseverance from the Allied squads attacking this farmhouse.
Yeah.
Osama,
They have not given up, have they?
Husky. No, and they've been under arty grind the entire time, just getting wasted by. They must be getting.
Dr. Osama must be able to see
a
Javi.
little bit
Oh!
frustrated and upset, but good players know that it's part of the game. Have to do it.
I'm surprised this, is it still a legit tank? It is the turtle and legit tank. I'm surprised it's still up here.
Legit's a fucking unbelievable tanker, and then you put him with Turtle, who is also an unbelievable tanker.
I
I've seen them play together before.
I don't know if they can see much, like, to shoot though from where they are. They're just sort of holding the farmhouses, I guess.
I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say that they have been told to play
Conservative.
because they're down to one heavy, I believe, at the moment.
Another heavy is making its way up, but yeah, one heavy on the front line.
Like I said to you before, dude, like, the game could change. Like, I know that Churchill keeps counter tanks, and if they take out a second Tiger, you'll be on the comms saying, everybody, make your ground, let's take advantage of this. They don't have any armor at the moment.
Yeah.
I would expect to see both heavies start pushing over that side of the C3 line. But until they take out two Tigers or their armor, I don't think you'll see it move.
I mean, they get.
Just took a hit, man.
Yeah, almost. They're still dropping arty on the Tiger up here at the farmhouse. King of Wings is slowly crawling his way up. Don't know if he's got a satchel. I think he's got a satchel loadout on the anti-tank. He's smoking it up. The Tiger's backing up. He just needs to crawl into that trench and he should be okay for a little while. But if that Tiger sees him, it's ribbons. He's getting pretty close, to be honest. He's just got a long way to crawl. I think I might see him now. Torrent's coming up for help. King of Wings, so he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Very smart.
He's just slowly making his way up. Lots of infantry. Lots of infantry coming off. I think it's a garrison. Oh, a few OPs behind the Tiger as well.
Oh no, Artie takes him out.
That's good, Artie. Oh, it sees him.
Coaxes it.
Unlucky. Rodisho just runs in on foot. Don't worry about crawling. Rodisho just ran straight into the farmhouse. Hiding behind a cart. Laying down. Bronson runs past. Cops it.
Bronson, check your corners, buddy.
Yeah.
Tough lesson. Good to see him, new recruit of ours, stepping up to take a squad leader in a game like this.
Yeah, I believe he's still on trial as well. He's been in the Discord every day.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Yeah. It looks like the Allies have sort of pushed a little bit into the circle on the front door. Grimjob's right in. Not sure what he's shooting at. He's just making himself... Oh, Reaver and Grimjob. Here we go. Reaver knows he's here. Well, now Grimjob knows he's here.
Just
Grim
out of
peek in the
curiosity,
corner.
Does the Axis team have any attacking pressure on Ruins at all?
Not really. Not besides the North Gary. Oh, Grimjob got Reaver. Nice work, Grim. Job's not done. Besides the northern garrison in E6, 5-6 line, not really. Grimjob's just placed his OP inside the circle, I believe. So if allies can flop to Grimjob's squad and get a spawn off before... Oh, I don't know if they will though. Before they push in and take the OP, I think Weevil's going to get it. Yeah, nice. Nice, Weevil. And that was their little push. They've been pushed right back now, the allies. Their front door is right back to almost the DE line. Nice shot, Osama, into the trench from down the bottom of the hill. Nice shooting. Is he going to put his OP? He's throwing smokes or a grenade. Taking shots from up the hill. It's done. Nice shooting. I believe standoff. OC standoff. Let's have a look on the ruin, and Sherkel's tank is still peeking that corner.
Yeah, he's doing his job.
Two will be taken.
It's made for a strange sort of game in the first 45 minutes that the
Sure, Shirk was
team
pushing
that is
in.
winning cannot keep players around the point because they're just getting killed too much. They've had to go for safe control.
The 76 is now pushing in down the hill towards Siegfried. Rafiki does sparrow fart in on the wide flank. Catches him off guard.
I bet you any money he's coming forward because Mulch has got another airhead ready.
We'll see how true that is. Sully's got up onto the other side of the river. He's in a cheeky little spot.
Mulch has got a good amount of people over the Siegfried line on their side, and 76 has just come across now. If he throws an airhead at this first bunker, not the one that's on point, but the first bunker down here, I think that could be a game changer.
Yeah. I'm following the 76 in now. It seems like they've got a good push going on the front door. Well timed by everyone. And up to the farmhouse as well, they've got a few people. Is that the airhead? That sounded like an airhead plane going over.
No, it wasn't.
No?
I think they're going to do this with brute force. They're starting to mass troops on the second Gary. I'm watching people redeploy from up north and start to... Oh, it wasn't airhead, sorry. You were right.
I thought so, yes. Airhead coming down. So you were right in saying that the airhead was coming with the heavy push. Sparrow gets one rocket into the tracks of the 76. Standoff gets another.
They got to get out of there. They've lost all the infantry to Hardy.
Sparrow's behind. I don't think anyone's seen.
Oh. Hardy is king.
Reaver gets taken out by the 76 as well. Gremlin gets done by Rafiki from his same spot. Rafiki is still in the same spot, taking out players trying to get satchels and stuff on the tanks, so That's well done. Good perseverance to stay there by Rafiki.
Airhead is on the ground.
Yep. Got my eyes on the airhead. Has he? Bet tries to get the heavy. It's protecting the airhead though. They might get a wave off.
I think you get tracks there, right? And here comes the bombing
And the bombing run, nice. That's going to open it up. That's going to open the airhead up. If they get a spawn off this airhead, Axis are in trouble. They did. Oh, it's not a massive spawn wave.
Oh, they know where it is.
Whoa! There, the bombing run got it.
Is stayed up.
Oh.
76 is still up, but damn it.
That Artie's fallen right on that airhead too. Only 4 spawned off the airhead on the first wave, so I'm not sure if that was meant to be. Only 3 get done by Artie straight away. Nice Artie. I think that Artie's going to do that airhead in.
This is where they need to push at another place in the line if they can, while they're trying to get this airhead under control, you know what I mean?
The 76 has definitely done well to stay alive though. Oh,
This Artie, dude.
get obliterated by the Artie. The Artie's fallen directly on the 76.
The airhead is still alive.
Yeah, it's still up and it should still be open too. Allies have pushed themselves into the trench system in Siegfried. There goes a 76. Must have been a satchel. That satchel might have got the airhead and the 76.
It did, yeah.
But seems like the Americans have pushed inside the circle pretty well. Nightingale, the commander's the only one who's inside the circle for Axis.
They need to push up.
Dusky and Nightingale. Or Nightingale got him. Nice work.
What are you doing, Jared? What are you doing, Jared? Back him up. Jared's running away. Oh. Well, that's the game, more or less halfway done. Any thoughts, Breezy, of what each team could try to do better to get ahead here?
Well, I think Axis have done pretty well to hold. They've got, just before I go into that, they've got 2 heavies and a medium all at that farmhouse. So all three tanks are all in the same spot. But I think they've done pretty well to hold. Mulch has done some pretty nice pushes, and that last airhead was a good one. But maybe just a bit more conservative placement on the airheads, just to get more troops and OPs down in the sector. Like, they don't have to actually be in the hard cap.
I think both teams need some red zone Garys, dude. I think that's what actually each team is lacking. Need to try and sneak someone through the line, even if it's an African Gary in behind it, just to start funneling people around the back, taking out their garrisons, taking out their OPs from behind, and just causing them problems like that.
Yeah. I mean, even a recon squad lead. Well, in saying that, mid-boss is pushing up. He's in C5 at the moment, so if he can get his OP anywhere near where he is at the moment, as one of the heavies I think goes down.
I'd say he's been spotted by someone watching 2 squad leaders starting to head to that grid.
The anti-tank gun, I think, for the Allies can see those 3 tanks at the farmhouse.
Yes, it's shooting from ruin.
Yeah.
In front of the factory. But it is only a 37mm shooting Tigers front on.
Yeah,
not going to do much.
it's Sure Shot who's controlling that at the moment. Firing into point. There's Rafiki. Still down on this same rock and bush. It seems like he's shooting through a rock. He's got hacks. He's definitely hacking. Someone ban him. Ban Rafiki. Admin.
He is an admin.
Ban, self-ban. A little bit of cat pressure on Siegfried, not a lot. But they do have a good push from this farmhouse area though. Allies. Is Mitty still alive? He got killed. But his OP is... I'm gonna go and find Mitty. His OP is in quite a nice spot for a... Oh, he's got Rotten Bob in his squad as well.
Here comes a good allied push coming in through E8.
In all the pub games, Rotten Bob always complains about flanks. And here he is, out here, in C4, as an assault class. And he gets done. Mirage got him. Cop that, Bob. E8. Near the farmhouse, yeah?
Yeah, so
Yeah, plenty of smokes going on.
what they should try and do, and it's easier like saying it from here rather than being in the game and thinking it, but if they were to get a Gary and double box a Gary here at these farmhouses, I know it'd probably lock out, but it'll probably go green when they start killing a few people off. And that, if that goes green, they start piling in people here. It also takes away the place where
Oh.
they can staple their tanks.
Gremlin just ran straight past AJ laying on the ground, and AJ just turned and shot him. They've made a good push up to the farmhouse
Yeah.
though.
Yes, this is what they want to be doing. So if they can defend that farmhouse now.
They got rid of all three of the tanks. I missed all of them, I think.
I think it was Sure Shot, to be honest.
Yeah, it must have been that AT gun. I did get him shooting across. He's still shooting across as well. And they've got a tank shooting across as well. I can see that from here. There is still a garrison though, so they still can have inf presence. Allies have pushed up well. I'm not sure how close their OPs are and stuff, but they've pushed up to the farmhouse nicely. Oh, Javi Bradisho laying on the ground. He's about to run into a lot of infantry. Throws a grenade or a smoke maybe? Surely. There we go.
He didn't know, dude. He didn't know they were behind.
God. How did you
The
know?
angle I was watching from, I couldn't actually see him. When I come around, yeah, he was facing the other way.
Good little push. Good little push up the hill by allies.
Yeah, and they've got two heavy stage up on the hill, and they've got a third in circle as well.
Ah, yep, coming up now.
It's the Boone crew.
The Boone tank.
You need to get some infantry support on these tanks. I know it's hard with the Artie. Can't let them go in alone. It's just a waste.
Where's the other tanks? One's here. Another heavy, the Sherkle heavy.
Oh, hold on. We got another heavy coming down. We might be seeing a dual tank push here on the point. And Gremlin is going to be letting them know.
That's that. That's a Soul Drinker. Soul Drinker apples and a lovely bunch.
So yeah, it is the medium and the 76.
Yeah.
They're probably going to push.
Medium's pushing right
Yeah,
in.
I think the heavy needs to go as well.
Medium cops a shot. Oh, Ricochet is off. Who's that? Steinkill and Sparrowfart are both behind the medium. Sparrow gets one into the tracks. Wormhole tried to repair, got done by Artie. I'm not sure if Sparrow has another shot. I don't know if Sparrow has the ammo. But that medium's tracked, I believe. Sparrow out of ammo, but he knows that there's 2 tanks here now. Sparrow's in a good spot. He's right next to the heavy tank. So he'll be relaying that to his squaddy. Letting them know there's a heavy tank on my body, mark it. Sparrow's been spotted by Rafiki up there on the rock. Makes sense. Rafiki's Lion King, he's on Pride Rock up there. You can see over all the land. I think Allies have done some repairs on their medium now. Hugh Janus. Hugh Janus has been repairing. Grimjob gets an OP down in the circle.
Just take a sec to go through the scoreboard.
Oh yeah. Let me just hover over the main point here. Alright, let's have a look.
Standouts on your team?
Standouts.
So Rafiki is having a fucking blinder. He's on 1200.
Yeah, he's
Cat's 1300.
um
Boon Crew 2000 combined.
the only person that's over 1,000 in the Axis is Red Raffles. He's on just over 1,000.
Dead Man 1100.
Other than Red Raffles, Rotten Bob's on 950. Steinkill's on 700, and I think they're the highest. They're the top 3 at the moment for combat effectiveness. But yeah, on the Allies, Rafiki 1200, obviously in that MG spot on Pride Rock back there. And then the tanks, Ansys, Sherkle and Cluckboy. Deadman 1100, Tattoo 1300.
He has actually got a really fucking good place there behind that rock.
Yeah, Rafiki.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's
like, if you have a look, his legs are sort of fucking concealed, and his head is as well.
yeah, he's very hard to hit. He's sort of clips. Yeah, he's sort of clipped into the terrain a bit, but it is a good spot. The rock is definitely helps as well. Let's have a look at the MG bullet vision here.
Oh yeah, you can put the laser on it.
Yeah, it's definitely a good spot. You got a good sight line of the whole hill. He's firing on one of their MGs, got him. Nice shooting. He might run out of ammo. What have we got? The two tanks, the heavy and the medium, are pushed up now. Already fallen directly on the two tanks. In here we've got Heavy, Butterjam, Dodge. They are taking the point. Axis, no Garys in the E and F line at the moment. The Garys have been taken down. The only Garys Axis have are in G7 and G8. So right back on salient on defense. They need some, I don't know, they don't have sups in the point. They need to rebuild some Garys. Osama's gotten through, Bronson gets him. Still no Gary on Siegfried. Oh, Butterjam didn't realise there's an OP just where he was. That's a dead man. Not sure what happened to the Allies' push there. They've been pushed right back to the other side of the ravine. They must have had most of their OPs and stuff wiped. And they're pushing pretty heavy from the north. Garrison has been marked up to the north. So I'm not sure if the Allies have got an attacking garrison up here somewhere, maybe? Definitely pushing in very hard from the north. A lot of smoke. Let's have a look at the Battle of the Hillside for a moment. Gremlin gets done in. Watto and Vesperi going at it. Watto gets him, or Collective makes sure of it. Definitely makes sure of it. 4 bullets into him. I think he's dead, mate. Good job. And we've got a heavy tank down here as well. Heavy tank up north for the Allies. 76. Whose tank's this? It's a Boon tank. Getting repairs. Rotten Bob switched to anti-tank. Misses. Whiffs his first rocket on the heavy. Washed. He is washed. The tank knows he's there now. He might get done. Bro Jared gets him. Nice shooting. Bro Jared. Axis have taken control of the hard cap. Couple OPs in the hard cap. allies.
Sorry for leaving you alone, dude, but fucking I've been kicked out of admin camp for some fucking weird reason. I don't know why. I can't get back into it. So if you wouldn't mind putting your Discord stream on, and I will just watch yours for the rest.
Yep, no worries. It's all good. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you missed a Rotten Bob with his rocket shot on the 76 that was up north here. His rocket flew straight over the top of the heavy, and Bro Jared ended up getting him. This heavy's just been repped. Takes a shot to the tracks. Norsk, nice rocket into the bunker. Cleared out a few. Got Spencer and Times John going at it. Spence knows he's behind those dragon's teeth. Maybe. His Times John is just not moving. He's not moving a muscle. I see Mick moving up to him now. We'll see what happens. I don't think they realise he's there. He's going to put his OP down, I think. Oh, he gets done. Rosie boy. Got him. Nice work. .76, I believe this is Boone's 76 has pushed up in. Yep, Lord Boone. Push the heavy up a little bit. Sparrowfart's got the rocket launcher out. He knows the tank's there, and I'm pretty sure he's got rocket ammo behind him as well. So we'll see what happens. Sparrow waiting in the wings in the trench. Aims the rocket, hits the side of the heavy. Second shot into the heavy and gets done. Gundam. Gundam OC, nice shots. Could have also been Dead Man. Let's check out this front line again. I think Rafiki's left his Pride Rock spot. Check out the farmhouse battle. Still in favour of Axis, I'd say. They do have a garrison to support the farmhouse battle.
Has that tiger been there all game, or is it a different one?
It's a different tiger. That's a different tiger. They, two tigers got destroyed up here. This is the turtle tank, and legit is missing. So he must have gotten out to do some reps and got done. They're still fighting over this farmhouse pretty hard. There's legit. He must have just spawned on the Gary. He's trying to get back in or do some reps, or I don't know what tankers do. Just tank. Not really a tanker myself. Don't know about you.
Oh, fuck. Not compared to these guys.
Legit's got his nice little, what? Oh, the bombing run got legit. And the garrison.
Oh, fuck. they need to push you.
They've got the Gary, so it's just that the Tiger legit's got a long way to run to get back to his tank now. In his little bush onesie that he was wearing. 2 squad leads up here at the farmhouse for the Allies though. Got Osama and Dusky. Osama gets blown up by a grenade. Dusky also gets blown up by a grenade. Brahmazoid done by King of Wings. Grimjob's pushed right up. Gets Torren. Nice shooting through smoke for Grimjob. King of Wings gets Crowy. And Allies have taken control of the farmhouse, all besides the Tiger. The Tiger is pretty damaged.
Down.
Seems like the battle of the farmhouse at the moment. The Tiger probably looking for some repairs. Brodisho, I'd say, is the one to get a satchel on it, but it's going to be hard to get up there. I believe there's a couple of OPs behind the Tiger. King of Wings is up there, but he's a support player, can't do much to the Tiger. Takes another rocket into the tracks from Magical Arab. Legit, they've rebuilt the Gary now, Crowy. There's a couple of players behind though. Magical Arab gets another shot into the side of the Tiger and gets blasted to smithereens. Who was that behind? Bro Jared got behind. And we've got nobody, they just got done. One Allies anti-tank player. Dead man, of course it is. Legit legit just got dead man with a handgun. Oh, legit's got his onesie on, and he's on a John Wick path. He's just destroyed dead man.
To be fair, he shot him in the back.
Oh, that onesie's doing things, and the Tiger goes. The Tiger gets destroyed, and legit cries and goes home. Well, the Tiger's down now. The Imp now need to push in. The Tiger and the Gary are both destroyed. This is opportune time for the Allies to get up and push this farmhouse. Gremlin really is the only one holding it at the moment.
Gremlin's all alone. He's screaming for his guys to get up here.
Oh, Osama got him. That's shooting.
Farmer has been on this hill the entire night.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
He's
Work was sticking to the plan.
definitely dedicated to the plan.
He's just had to eat fucking arty shells all night constantly, but
Yeah.
he's still doing it.
Yeah, well, without that tank there, they can sort of take it wide now, and he's getting right up. I'm sure he can hear that MG from where he is. He's just gone past the MG and gone for the Gary. Osama collects an OP on his way. There's another OP behind him. He's taking down the Gary. Gary is down. Osama's got it. I don't think he knows there's an OP behind him, and the MG that he missed before got him.
Oh, I've got him, yes.
Might focus a bit of attention to the north. Been neglecting the north a bit. Something just got blown up, I think. Might have been a repair station.
One thing I'll say about the Axis team tonight, they have been really, really good in like watching their flanks and keeping their line across the base of this hill up towards Scar. Like it's a little bit jumbled up at the moment, but when they have had the pushes over the Siegfried line up towards Point, they've always just moved up and covered all of that tree line to stop them slipping in behind. It's been really effective.
Yeah, Rotten Bob and Sparrowfart are both right back behind enemy lines on the ruin at the moment. I'm gonna go and check what they're doing. Sparrow Fart is just, I don't know. He's just being a menace behind enemy lines. Rotten Bob's also behind here. He's back in the ruin. He's back in the hard cap. He must be looking for a Gary or something. He's contesting the ruin. I don't know if he's found their Gary yet. Him and Sparrow are both back here in the hard cap. And those two in the circle were capping. Sure shot, he's back here. Surely Sparrow Fart sees sure shot there. Nothing. Sparrow must just be waiting for another heavy to come up and hide behind that building, because he is in a prime spot for it. Bob got taken out by sure shot, I believe.
Public game, if you did that, you'd probably be asking the player, like, oh, is there anything else you can be doing in that time that earn points or, get your score up? But in a comp game, if he actually takes out another heavy coming up, that is a huge thing.
Yeah,
so
but
like a really smart, patient play, Sparrow.
Allies have got their 2 heavies in the point. And an airhead, I think. I believe that's an Allies airhead. Pretty much the same spot as the last one. It gets destroyed more or less straight away, the airhead, but Allies have got a heavy presence inside the circle. And they've taken control of that northern farmhouse as well. I think the Allies might take it here.
They're going to.
There's a couple Garys back behind,
yeah,
but...
Do you know what it all started from? Them taking that farmhouse.
Yeah.
Like, Rotten did say to me, he's like, that'll be the main thing about this game. It's whoever owns that farmhouse will dictate who gets control at this point. And it's happened.
Yep. Well done. Well done to the Allies crew, yeah, they've got real good control north now. That farmhouse is all theirs.
12 minutes to go.
And they're just coming in a wave from the north.
They just need to consolidate now. If I was Mulch, I'd be asking all my tanks to go and set up in front of Ruin on that hill, provide overwatch, get all my infantry squads down here at the point. It's a good line from Mulch's team there, right?
Yeah, they've just, I don't know, like, yeah, blanketed the whole Siegfried. They're everywhere now. They've sort of come north, come south, and then the front door push with the 3 tanks and Inf as well.
What concerns me is the amount of blue I can see heading back towards farmhouse and the little amount of orange players I can see there at the moment. They've just fought for an hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes for this farmhouse. Don't lose it for the rest of the game, please.
Yeah, well, really, the Axis side only have 1 garrison to push off for attack. 1 garrison and mid-boss is OP in E6. So, don't really know. I'd say their best bet would be to maybe double box mid-boss's OP and try and sandwich them from both sides, maybe. Because otherwise they've got the 1 launch carry and barely any OPs. Spawn points equals wins. I'm not sure how many garrisons and stuff Allies have, but Axis are on a diet of garrisons at the moment. I'm going to assume that Mulchers would just be asking to defend, not push salient, just defend for the last 9 minutes or 7 minutes, however long you have to defend. Standoff is the solo German in Siegfried. Red Raffles up to 1400, Rotten Bob's up to 1600 on combat effectiveness. Tattoo 1600, Deadman 1900. Sherkle, Cluckboy, Answer's Tank up to 3k. Not sure what happened to Rafiki. Nearly 2k as well. A little bit of a German presence starting to build up in Siegfried now. I don't know if the Americans... do the Americans have a garrison? Not that I can see.
I can't tell because I'm not in the game, unfortunately. My phone's fucked up.
Ah, okay. I forgot. Not sure if they do have a garrison or not. I can't see one. Yeah, the two American tanks have pushed up to the farmhouses now.
Yeah,
Here comes the Tiger as well. The Tiger's coming up into the same area as the two American tanks. I dare say they know that they're both there. Yep, I think Sherkle's waiting for Legit to come around this corner. One anti-tank rocket comes in. Oh, yep. Sherkle gets one hit on the Tiger. It's gonna back up and friendly kill two friendlies. Oh, oh. Oh, it gets done. There's another Tiger. They snuck up the double Tiger. Their gun's turning front on the Allies tank.
Ooh, he's gonna get him.
There's another shot. Got it. Nice work by the Allies tanks. One Allies tank went down, but the other one stayed up. The Boone tank stayed alive. I'm pretty sure the Sherkle tank was destroyed, but it looks like the Allies are pushing in. And they're pushing up. They were losing salient for a bit there. They weren't too worried about it. They've now got two frontline Garys. Oh, I'll tell you what, I think the Allies are looking pretty solid on defense here. They've got a good front line going, they've surrounded this front point.
They sort of deserve the win as well, man. Like, they've been really patient for this win. Like the whole game has literally been trying different things, different approach vectors coming up here, and nothing's worked out until that 2 or 3 tank push.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just good to see people like having to think about how they can go about beating a good team like this, full of experience, like ex-comp players, current comp players, merc players, you know what I mean? So, yeah, they've done really well.
Yeah. They, the North seems to be... It hasn't really been like, besides tanks. Tanks have held the front door and pushed the front door and whatnot. But then the North and the South seem to be like a main focus. There's only been a couple of imp front door like in the hard cap, and then like plenty North and South for both teams. There's Axis are pushing heavy from the North now, barring a last minute airhead bombing run combo. Pushing in with tanks maybe. It's the Axis's only chance. But it looks like a pretty solid line from Allies. Only one heavy tank that can really make a difference in this last little bit. It sounds like the friendly bombing run's coming in now. Yeah, straight over the hard cap. Allies still have 2 heavy tanks, I believe. Yep, 2 heavy tanks. Germans only have 1. I think this will be GG's.
Highlights of the game for you, dude?
For the first half, probably Rafiki's MG from the other side of the ravine there. That was a pretty dirty spot he had, and he was obviously killing it with the combat score. I don't know how many kills he had, but he was doing pretty well. I think Osama done well out pushing that hill.
He was gonna be my pick for tonight.
Yeah.
All the squad leaders that were pushing that hill up the farmhouse. I think Shuey was there as recon shooting flares. I think I can't remember who else is there now. But yeah, there was about 2 or 3 of them all constantly pushing up that hill, trying to get control of that farmhouse, and yeah, they've definitely eaten more arty shells than probably anyone else in this field tonight. So good to see they stuck to the plan, and you know that's what these games are about. You might like the role you're in sometimes. You might like where you've been put or what you've been assigned to do for this match, but if you don't do it, then your team will come unraveled in a different area. You have to push front door. You have to eat arty shells and draw that fire. It's unfortunate, but it is part of the game and these style of games. But good to see they've lived up to it, fucking given it 110%. So yeah, that would be my pick.
Yeah, very nice work. None of the rocket snipes came off either, so Bob talked a big game for nothing about that. But well done.
Game, just a few rockets. Look, I'm sure he did plenty this game. As I said, I was fucking really surprised that the match actually was won off what he said would happen. He said if anyone gets control of that farmhouse from the other side, they'll more than likely cap point. And yeah, we watched it happen.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone's happy with their screen time. And it's been good to host with you.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming on. I will probably be on for the Christmas one with you and someone else. But after that, I think I might get involved in a few of these games and play myself for a bit. Let you guys run them for a bit. But thank you for coming on, and thank you all for supporting the Scrim, supporting OC, supporting the community. Make sure you sign up for the Christmas Scrim, which will be up within the next couple of weeks. See you later, guys. Thank you.
Cheers.